I don't expect to be perfect. I don't expect to be like an idealized version of myself. I just want to be me.
I don't know what's going on with that.
My name is Brittnie Gardner. I'm 39 years old, and after 2 surgeries on my nose, I feel like I got smacked in the face by a truck. My nose, it's lumpy, and it looks like a chunk of it has been taken out. And when I'm talking, I don't breathe through my nose at all because I can't get enough air in to finish my sentence. Here we go, guys, sorry. This is real life.
Tell us what your goals are.
Getting a little bit more breathing, some air through there would be great. And the lumpy nose thing doesn't really work for me. I would just like it to be smooth, straighter.
What happens is the skin shrink wraps around the cartilage and makes it look like this. And if you have thin skin, you can see more of what we call bassa, which is these sharp points of cartilage. So you got 2 extremely difficult things. Crookedness 1, 2, cartilage warping. And to try to fix it, it's really hard to do. You're really caved in on the right middle vault. There's no support at all around the tip cartilage, but the bones are pretty straight. This cartilage here is over resected on the right, and that's why everything is falling off to the right. Nice complex way to fix this.
You're welcome.
It's not easy. Oh boy. So we're gonna have to use a piece of rib cartilage to reconstruct every different section of your nose. I don't know if I can get it straight completely.
Okay.
The answer is probably no. But if I get a 40% improvement, are you gonna be happy?
Oh, yeah. Any improvement is going to be great.
Any
I would,
improvements
at this
make
point,
you
I would
happy?
take like a 10%. I'd take like a 17%.
Really? 17%.
Yep.
I can't go into the second half of my life as an unfunctioning person.
I am confident that Dr. Nassif will be able to help me, though. I truly believe he is a nose god. Before my surgery, my nose was lumpy, crooked, and swung to the right. Not only did my nose look awful, but I had a hard time breathing. But now, thanks to Dr. Nassif, my nose is smooth, so straight, and I can breathe. Like, breathing is, like, amazing. Like, I didn't even know people could breathe like this. Oh, you hear that? It's beautiful. It really is.
Nice to meet you, David. Dr. Nassif.
Jerry Dubrow, David. Pleasure to meet you.
I've been living with this nose my entire life. I don't want it to be an issue anymore. I mean, my daughter refers to my nose as an IUD disaster.
What is IUD disaster?
My mother had an IUD, and she got pregnant with me, so I'm the 1%. So
And she called you a disaster?
No, she did not. That was my daughter. When I was forming in the womb, somehow the IUD had come and pushed up against my face and deformed my nose.
No kidding.
Yeah.
How would you know that, or how would the doctor even know that? Your septum is pushed all the way over to your right side, blocking 100% of your airway. The only time I've seen someone get relief from headaches is when I saw the septum so badly deviated that it's touching the side of the wall in the turbinates. Here looks like it's touching everything. I would hope that you get some relief. However, you are going to be one of these patients, which is rare for me to say, that I really don't know exactly what's happening inside your nose until I go in surgery. So I cannot give you a plan right now except take rib cartilage, open up your nose, look and see what's going on, and start from there. I'm not convinced that this is from an IUD.
I agree.
I'm more convinced that this
General.
was a congenital issue. Your left side developed normally, your right side didn't.
You have a really complicated, big question mark, unknown situation.
You okay?
You don't have to do this, David. You lived with it this long, and we don't have to do this.
I'm sorry.
No, do not be sorry.
So let me give you a little bit more information. The point is you're missing bone and cartilage. And no matter what, your septum is horribly deviated. We got to fix that. Because if I can get your headaches better, and I don't know if I can, but get your breathing better, get your lifestyle better, that right there, opening up your right airway, is going to do so much good for you. So I want to do that, no matter what, as long as you give me the permission.
I think I need it. Before my surgery, my nose was absolute trash. It wasn't symmetrical, it was shifted to the left. I couldn't breathe, and I was having horrible headaches. I hated looking in the mirror, and I thought that my deformed nose was all that people would see when they'd look at me. But now, not only did Dr. Nassif give me a symmetrical, functional, and good-looking nose, but I'm no longer the family IUD disaster.
I fell off my bike straight into the curb.
Ouch.
And was your nose crooked?
The wee bit here, yeah. And then I started to snore and having breathing problems. And then I went to a surgeon. I was about 18, I think. He said to me that he thought my nose was very manly and he could define it and, you know, give me like this lovely nose.
And he suggested these changes.
He said this to me.
You walked into this plastic surgeon's office with complaints of breathing.
Yep. He says he thought that he could fix my nose.
A red flag.
When my plaster came off, I actually was happy enough with it. And the surgeon wasn't happy with it. I said the nostrils were too big and that he wanted to make them smaller.
That's twice.
Yeah, so again, I went with him.
How long was that between the first and second surgery?
I think it was about 1.5 years. When the surgery was finished, my nose was all pushed over and apparently it was like some sort of blood clot or hematoma or whatever.
On the skin or inside?
No, inside. But when he tried to fix it when the plaster came off, there was no difference.
Well, I know it's affected her so much. She said to me, I feel deformed.
Wow.
I feel like a freak. All I do is think about what other people are thinking of me. I've been robbed of my confidence, my looks, and a wee bit of my personality.
You just wanted normal again.
Yeah, it would just really help my life, I think. Before my surgery, my nose was deformed and I felt like I looked like a freak. My nostrils were uneven, I couldn't breathe, and I felt extreme anxiety when I would meet new people. But now, thanks to Dr. Nassif, my nostrils are the same size, I can breathe properly, and my anxiety is gone.
My nose is crooked, and the left nostril goes up, and you can see up my nose. I was born into a family of triplets. My brother, my sister, and me, I wrestled. And when I was around 8 years old, I broke my nose. Back then, it didn't really bother me. But once we got older, I just noticed you getting all the attention. Being a triplet, I was always competing with my siblings. And to see my sister getting a whole bunch of attention and me not getting any attention, I think it had a huge impact on my self-esteem. I might need a tissue.
So your septum, that's this thing here.
Wow.
So it's going like this. So the bottom part's deviating into your left nostril, and the top part is tilting over to the right. And that's what's tilting your tip over to the right. So first, before we talk about your surgery, if we decide at the end of this to do something, the negative thing is you can improve the straightness, but maybe not make it perfect. However, I can tell you now, no matter who touches your nose, you're always going to have that nostril asymmetry, maybe not as bad. So just hearing that, before even us committing to anything, how would you feel about that?
I would still want it to be better. I don't expect to be perfect. I don't expect to be like an idealized version of myself. I just want to be me.
I mean, I hear a lot of great things you're saying, and I feel good about it. And at this point, let's proceed.
Okay.
And if there's any issues that pop up or anything, make sure you contact us. Let us know.
Okay.
All right?
Sounds good. Before my surgery, I had a crooked nose, and you could see up my nostrils. On top of that, I had major breathing issues and self-doubt. But now, since my surgery with Dr. Nassif, my nose is much straighter, my airway is wide open, and I finally have the nose I should have had. Since I was a kid, I have been wrestling with my nose, but that is a thing of the past.
After having 3 surgeries, I have a scar on my nose. And it has this V shape, this ugly thing just hanging. People that say, what's wrong with you? My nose is a hot mess. Like, I have to put extra makeup to hide my scar. And I just kind of use my hair to cover my face every day, all day. I just take, my nose look like a chicken butt.
You have a lot of issues going on, and until I get inside the nose, is a little bit worrisome. No support at all. What percentage is going to make you happy of fixing your nose?
80 to 90%.
That's kind of a high number. Going through CADINE's nose, it's like a war zone. I can't see normal anatomy. I just want to take a quick peek here. Sorry. Put your head back for us. Yeah, look beautiful.
There you go.
Look how small that is. That is so perfect.
Before my surgery, my nose was Jamaican me crazy. It had a weird V shape hanging down. I honestly thought my nose looked like a chicken butt. But now, thanks to Dr. Nassif, the chicken butt is gone. The shape is beautiful, and I absolutely love it. I feel amazing, and this Jamaican is no longer going crazy.